Howdy, it's me again. You know, there's something that we have to talk about. Let's go for a ride and let's talk. I feel like it's been a while since we talked one-on-one. Let's go ahead and have a conversation, shall we?
You piss me off now.
You know, my life has been a whirlwind lately. My life has been a complete movie. It's been a story. But I don't remember being it this told like this. You know, people, they think they know me. They know the name William Taker. Some know me as my real name, Slade. And depending on who you ask, probably got their own version of who they think I am. See, I'm a very mysterious person. I'm very mysterious. And, knowing the name and knowing the men are two completely different things. Alright. You know, I think I've made some mistakes. I'll be completely flat out honest. I think I made a mistake in my life, in my career. You know, I made some bad, terrible decisions that I wouldn't be able to make it today. There are a lot of things that I've done that I'm proud of. And there's plenty that I'm not proud of. Like that one time I met my cousin at the Vinewood Bowl, and we had the one-on-one conversations. There was a lot of tension going on between me and my cousin James Taker. And it really sucked that our beef had to end like this. I'm very sad and disappointed that it had to be that way. But I'm gonna be honest, I blame all my cousin James Taker. You wanna know why? Because I know, in heart of heart, he purposely tried to fight with me. He just hates me. I see the look on his face, and I see inside, deep in his soul, that he's really angry and upset. Let's go grab a whiskey drink. And you know, the funniest thing is, I haven't seen him be fueled by rage, fueled by anger. Hey, I need a whiskey. Thank you. Yep. So put it on the tab. My MC tab. Yep. Appreciate it. You know, I'm glad I don't care about my cousin anymore. Because I don't care what he does to me or what he wants to do. If this is how it's going to continue to be, this family confrontation, the tension, then so be it. I don't spend much time wishing I could go back in time and change things, you know? Unfortunately, what's done is done. You have to unfortunately learn from it, carry it with you to your grave. Well, not go too far, but you guys get the reference, and you just keep moving in life. And you know what else? I still think it's my cousin's fault for because I'm pretty sure that he's the one who killed our father. But I don't know. I don't have any evidence. The investigation has still been going on for the past year. Ever since I started, you know, building up my MC and, you know, I had the diligent mob put onto the side for a while. I'm very disappointed that James Taker had a confrontation and had this tension and beef with me. I've done nothing to you know deserve this hatred and to wish death on me and all that fun stuff. I've tried to reason with him. I've tried to talk to him one-on-one at the bowl. Went in one ear and went out the other. Like I said, he was fueled by rage and he got really mad and angry on me and he wanted to punch me and all that, but luckily I'm strong enough to avoid that and I try to push him. I pushed him so hard on the stage on Vinewood Bowl and I was this close to turning myself and going to the dark side that I don't want to go because it's hard, it's risky, it hurts my heart so much. I wanted to. I wanted to end off my cousin James Saker for good. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to go to the dark side because once I'm in that state, there's no way I can go back from it. It's going to take me a couple of months to recover. And yeah, so I'm not worried about that. I don't want to risk it. And I don't want to risk passing out and going to the hospital. So I just left my cousin James laying there on stage. I spared his life. I regret it to this day not finishing off what I started. I just walked away. I got on my bike and I just drove away. As far away as I could and never see James Saker in my life again. Anyway, so what I was saying, yeah, so I just laid my cousin James in the ground there at the stage of Vinyl Bowl, and I just left him laying there and I just drove away. You know, I'm gonna be honest, there's also a side of me that most people never really see. It's the dark side of myself. And I have something else going on right now. But sometimes I just need to disappear for a while, get on the bike, find an empty road, and ride. No phone calls, no problems, nobody asking me for anything. It's just me and whatever's going through my head. Um, and listen, I'm 35 years old, man. And remember what I said about me going to the dark side and almost ending James Taker's life right there? Well, I'm gonna be honest. It's again the reasons why I don't want to go to that dark side. It's the reason why I want to stay away from going to that dark place. Because as soon as I do, it does that, my heart just. It's like my heart just likes to twist and pump hard and almost turn black. But it's hard for me to get out of it. Let's just set a drink and let's keep riding. So, yeah. I try to avoid going to that dark side. And you know the funniest thing is I nearly passed out. Well, it's not really funny, but I almost passed out. And so there was one time where I went to the dark side because of what I told you about James Taker. And I went to the hospital. I passed out when I was driving on my bike. I really passed out. And I had to go on recovery for a road to recover for a long time. You wanna know why? Apparently, and I didn't know of this until the doctors told me, but when I passed out going to the dark state, I gotta stop saying dark side, it's not Star Wars, but I went to the dark state, and as my eyes rolled back, when I was, facing James, I blacked out. I don't know what happened after that. I just blacked out as I drove away from my cousin. And the doctors told me that they found me unconscious and damn near in a coma, somewhere on the highway on GOH or whatever it was. I remember I woke up laying from the hospital bed, and I didn't remember what happened. I didn't remember what happened because I was stuck in that dark state for quite some time, and I tried to calm my nerves and calm myself down, but it didn't happen. So, yeah. go get gas up here in Grapeseed. So yeah, that's what happened. So yeah. But the doctors told me everything, what happened and how it happened. So yeah. So my doctors have advised me and told me to look out for myself, to not do that what I did when I was at James Taker in confrontation with him. I need to make sure that I'm cool, I'm calm, and to not go back to that state. So I listened to the doctor, and that's what I did. Thank God I don't need any medications, because I don't have any mental episodes or any of that nature. I was just in the hospital for a couple of months, or a couple of days rather. Just took time to reflect on my life, and yeah, did some PT, and everything was good. Everything was well. So that's what it was. And now I have to go and check up with the doctors in the hospital, or not hospital, but more do checkups with the doctor every 2 weeks, or once a week, or once a month, whatever. But the doctors have advised me not to go to that mentality and make sure to, pull yourself together and all that fun stuff. So yeah. At the end of the day, I'm not trying to convince anybody that I'm a good man or a bad man. I'm just William Taker, man. Everything I've been through, the mistakes, the losses, the people I've met, the roads I've traveled, they made me who I really am. And my story, I'll just tell you, this is just the beginning of the story. It's nowhere near finished. The only thing is, I gotta keep this a part of me, part of my state, my dark state. I have to keep this to myself. Cannot tell a soul about this. Nobody has to know about this. Not my club members, my vice president, my sergeant at arms, my secretary. Nobody has to know this. When the time comes, when I feel like I want to talk about it and have a discussion, I'll talk about it. Get me off, you little prick. That's pretty much it. Now it's time for me to go take care of myself. And then once I'm fully recovered, well, I am recovered, but I'm still feeling a little bit weak, but I need to do some more, you know, PT and eat healthy, and unfortunately try to avoid drinking and smoking, but that's always not a possibility. So yeah. So that's that. So that's the story of my life. So we'll see what happens. I'm excited for the future of the Fallen Angels MC. And it's going to be quite an interesting adventure, I'll tell you that. Until then, it's time for me to go take care of myself. And I'll be back soon. Just gotta power through this and live through this day by day. I'll be alright. Take things one step at a time. Till then, I will see you guys very soon. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed this quick, I don't know if it's a quick video, but if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I don't know what this is going to entail for the future of the channel and for the future of the content for this character. I said what I said in the character, so y'all gonna have to figure this out on your own. And yeah. Alright, anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Bye.